So, it's an honor to present this second startup, which is a student-to-read project from Pakistan and which work in e-commerce. So please welcome.
Studentry and works in the space of e-commerce. Lareb is the founder.
So you have 4 minutes starting right now.
Screen,
Hi.
please.
Hi, I'm Lareb Ali from Studentry. Let me ask you a very simple question. Do you think all the children in the world deserve to have books? Sure. Well, sadly, that doesn't happen. They cannot afford textbooks. And here's why. In Pakistan, the average prices of textbooks have gone up by as much as 25%. And this is not just a local trend. This is happening all over the time. And yeah, so and another thing that's happening is that the millions of textbooks sitting in people's homes, used ones, that end up getting thrown away to the bin because there's no way for those people to send them back to the system. Lastly, those people who can actually afford books have to go to bookstores and wait in long lines to get those books, which is very inconvenient. So we came up with a solution that does basically 2 things. We allow people to buy and sell used textbooks by connecting the buyer and the seller, but we also allow people to order new textbooks and have them delivered to their doorstep. So our process is extremely simple, and you can see it right there. So by doing home delivery, we make it very convenient. By allowing people to buy and sell used books, we make it very affordable. So let's talk about the market size. There are 44.4 million Pakistani students, and they spend an estimated $1.5 billion US on their textbooks alone. And this number is projected to grow. The 3 market segments we are targeting are urban private school students, university students, and O-levels and A-level students. And the number is going to skyrocket because Pakistan is in the middle of an urbanization drive. So not only have we done market research, we have tested it. So we have worked with 42 schools where we had a very successful pilot. And we have exclusive contract to sell textbooks to the students of those books. To those schools. Similarly, when it comes to used books, we're working with 2 of the most prestigious universities in Pakistan, LUMS and LSE, and we have ran a successful pilot there as well. So, apart from reaching through institutions, we are also reaching through other means, such as our student ambassadors, and by partnering with organizations that represent the interest of parents, for example. So, what separates us from others is that on our website, if you want to buy a used textbook, you can see several copies of a textbook spread all over the town, and you can order the one that's nearest to you. So not only do you not save money on logistics cost, but it's good for the environment as well. Also, students of private school students require to buy books in bundles, right? That doesn't happen online anywhere, as well as being able to sell it. So that's a unique thing we are doing. And lastly, we have exclusive contracts with institutions that allow us exclusive access to their students. So here you can see our comparison with traditional bookshops, as well as sellers, buyers and sellers of used textbooks, and we have advantages that set us apart. So our website is live right now. You can visit it. It's www.studentry.com. And how do we make money? Well, when it comes to new textbooks, we make money by retail margin. When it comes to used textbooks, we take a percentage between the buyer and the seller. So what are our finances? Well, we're expected to generate a revenue of around $190,000 US by the end of year 3. And these are again some of the milestones. We've worked with 2 of the biggest universities. We have gone and approached 42 schools, and all of them have come on board. And we have successfully launched pilots for both of our markets. So I'm a business statistics graduate from University of Anglia, UK, and I've worked for a startup before. My teammate Aima has done a data science degree from a university in New York, and she has done data-driven digital marketing. We feel we are the right team to take it forward, but we have the right mentorship as well. We have got Faisal Sherjan, the person who has really set up the entrepreneurial ecosystem by supporting startups such as Patari. And we've got someone who has an education experience of about 30 years and a PhD advising us. So we're looking for an equity investment of $200,000 US. We believe that this problem is huge and it affects a lot of people. And every child should be able to afford those books. And through rapid expansion, the investment would be used majorly for working capital, marketing, and technology.
Thank you very much. Good pitch. Good pitch.
Thank you.
I'm a bit restricted on time, so I'm going to take a question or a piece of advice from you, and then maybe 1 or 2 questions from the investors. Please.
Oh, we liked your presentation, but why not Amazon? Why your company?
Why not Amazon? Why you? That's a big ask.
That's a very good question. Now, first of all, we right now have contracts locked down. So when we were running the pilot, in Pakistan we have a location called Urdu Bazaar where all the publishers sit. I used to wake up at 6 a.m. and I used to go to bed at 3 a.m., right? And during that pilot, I knew where the publisher was, and the day he wasn't showing up. So we have extremely sophisticated local knowledge. We have locked down academic institutions into partnership. In fact, the largest university, one of the largest universities in Pakistan, has made a seed investment into us. So secondly, if Amazon does come and they're in a position where they want to eventually scale, we would be the ideal candidate for acquisition.
Good.
So acquisition, great. I'm going to take the questions from the investors.
From the investors, yeah.
Any questions? Any
If there are
questions
no
from the
questions from the investors.
Great. So let's go for voting then. Okay,
Yeah.
Fantastic. So please, thank you very much. Good job. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
Thank you
So,
for pitching.
Pick up your remotes, please. And if you like Larab and what he is trying to sell, please press 1. And if you don't like Larab and don't like what he does, press 2. You have 5 seconds. Let's look at the results. Not bad, 65 to 35. Good job, buddy. Take care.
So
Excellent.
the startup is investable. Congratulations.
Very investable. Very, very investable. Thank you. Thank you very much. Big round for this.
So the third startup which we want to present to you tonight is the Amich project from Nepal working in marketing. Please welcome.
Begin. Time starts.
When we were students, we used to organize lots of parties and events. We've worked as marketing executives, and we've even started our own company. But all of them failed miserably. Companies at growth stage tend to spend their marketing dollars to acquire 2 things: visibility and reach. So what? 35% of the money spent on marketing campaign gets wasted. Now this is where we come in. Our platform of Vendi provides any users to refer products and services to their friends and families. Now I would like to stress this point. Once a purchase is made, the person that refers gets paid cash. Now we're doing this for 2 significant reasons. One is to lower the cost of acquisition for business, and second, to establish a network of influencers. Now, we've been in public beta for the past 6 months, and we've got some really interesting numbers to tell you about. We've got 10,000 plus downloads on our Android platform, about 40% monthly active users, and for the past 3 months, we've been generating $15,000 in revenue. We've got clients in Nepal, as well as clients abroad that we're working with, that we provide our referral service as per their requirement.
Now, the market Prachit just spoke about is worth $12.5 billion. And this is primarily in Asia. And our startup is in a unique position to be able to go after both Indian market and Pakistani market. Now, that is where we are going to be starting from. We'll be starting from South Asia, and we'll be expanding to Middle East, where we have established a great network. And we are not going to forget the golden opportunities exist in the eastern part of Asia, Japan and ASEAN, where I personally have a working experience in the market. Now, this is typically what our customers look like. Now, if you look at the top left, we have the e-commerce market. Referrals can increase engagement. We also have SaaS business, where KPIs have shown that referrals lead to higher sales. And we're never going to forget the travel business that is booming because of the millennials. We have competitors, yes, but we have 3 major advantages over them. We don't give store credits, we give them cash. We give users cash. And we work on a success fee model that puts a smile on the face of our customers. Our team is very strong in a sense that we have the young co-founders like ourselves and industry experts like Mr. Zoff Khan, who is a telecom expert in Dubai and has a long experience in a senior leadership in companies like Motorola and British Telecom. We're also supported by the University of Strathclyde Alumni Network in Dubai, as well as Kathmandu University. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're asking for an investment of $500,000 US. We're going to be spending this on expansion and development. Now, from the inception of our company, we have been talking with companies like Rakuten, Asiata, and Fan Communications, not to ask for money, but to get the insight on where we could add synergies.
Great.
And that is where we see the exit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fantastic pitch. Good. Very, very good. Thank you. So can I have a comment from the...
Yes, thank you for the presentation. So could you share with us how will you spend $500,000, for what purposes, and what is the pie of your costs?
Okay, so currently we have 9 team members working out of Nepal, and cost of labor is very low compared to other countries. But when we expand to other regions, we need salespeople, not only salespeople, but also developers, to work with sophisticated technologies. And in order to do that, we need to expand our development team as well. So currently we have 9 people, but we want to go to about 25 in development team and at least 15 in sales. And that is very important to keep up the pace going into markets like India, Pakistan, and even Middle East. Any
Questions
Great.
from the investors, please? Questions, please. A mic, please. Thank you.
Great presentation.
Thank you.
I would like to know what is your cash generation model?
Yes.
Is that related with your operation model or your technology? When you scale up, how in the future is changing your, I mean the cash generation model changing?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So in this stage, what we're currently doing is every time the referral fee is paid from the business to the successful referrer, we take a processing fee of 10 to 30%. However, going forward, what happens in our platform is we will find out individuals who are very good at influencing particular product. And that network of influencers are going to be very valuable to the brands.
The
Sorry?
influence network?
Yes, we do have the influential networks getting up, and we are working on the metrics to further improve that.
Got your answer?
Yeah, I got my answers. And I would like to have another separate meeting.
Go. You earned yourself a meeting, buddy.
Okay. Nice.
Wow.
So let's go for voting, dear
Now,
friends.
please, time to vote.
Time to
Time
vote.
to
So
vote.
take
Use your remotes and vote. In the favor or...
So
so
5
much.
seconds to vote whether the startup is investable or not. So the
That
first
is-
results.
That is massive. Over 80%.
So that's
Wow,
what
fantastic.
participants
Very,
think.
very investable, buddy. Good job. 80-20. Perfect.
Okay, so
Great,
that's
thank
about the participants. And now let's see what investors think about this startup. Can we
Yes.
have the... Oh, wow. Congratulations.